Oh, it's not plugged in. All right, I might want to share that device, so I might want to plug this one in right here if I can. There we go. All right. Hope everybody had a positive and productive holiday. I certainly did. Hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas. And got a lot to share with you guys on today's little live stream. So kick back, relax, and get ready to receive some enlightening information. I want to explain to you the differences between the iColor devices, the iColor 560 and 720 white toner transfer printer, and all the other white toner transfer printers. What's going on, Gail? Thank you so much for joining this evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Gail, I know that this is your time now. Normally you could say that you can't catch the live because I miss you somehow, but you got the notification, so that's a good thing. All right, so guys, let's get this party started. Yeah. I got a job recently that I'm kind of just finishing up. And when a person contacted me, I didn't even know that I can do this thing that they asked. And I want to know if anybody else is offering a service. And I know they're probably not. Because primarily in this industry, we tend to just focus on making garments and stuff like that. But the devices that we have are capable of doing so much more, and we don't take advantage of it. Does my voice sound weird, guys? I'm a little bit under the weather. So I was recommended a customer recently, and they asked me to make them some bag toppers. They said they needed about 200 bag toppers. And when I got the email, I'm like, what's a bag topper? Right? What's a bag topper? That's what I was asking myself, right? Does anybody know what a bag topper is? I had to actually Google it. And then when I Googled it, I figured it out, obviously. Let me bring it up on the screen so you guys can see what a bag topper is. For those of you guys that don't know, I can show you, but let me just go on Google and Google bag topper. All right, so this is a bag topper, guys. For those of you guys that don't know what a bag topper is, this is a bag topper. These devices right here are bag toppers. All right, so they go on the top of your custom bags. So Gail says, yes, in the car riding back from North Carolina. Oh, wow. How was North Carolina? Did you spend time with family? Did you see Katrina's Graceful Creations in North Carolina? Because that's where she's from. That's where she lives. Anyway, so I thought to myself, how am I going to make these bag toppers? And when I thought about it, a few different things came to mind. But the one thing that I decided on was, I know I'm going to make a bag topper. I'm going to use my white toner transfer printer. And that's what I tried to do. So I have two different brands, guys, two different types of white toner transfer printers. One being the iColor 650, and the other one I'm not going to name, right? But you guys have been watching the channel. You guys know what other white toner transfer printer I have. So I tried to do it with the white toner transfer printer that I have here, and I was unsuccessful. And I was unsuccessful because of one reason. And the reason that I keep on telling you guys why the iColor 650 and 570 are devices that we highly underestimate. The iColor 650 and 570. Am I saying that right? Let me go on iColor's on website so I can. I'm going to explain to you guys what an over and an underprint is real fast. iColor 5. It's a 560. 560. Jesus. Trying to find their website real fast. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. iColor printing. All right, so look at that. It just came up. All right, so this is the iColor 650, right? And there's also the iColor 560. This is the iColor 650. This is the one that I have. And there's also a iColor 570. Let me see, all products. iColor 650 and iColor 560. All right, that's what I meant. The 560. Okay, yeah. All right, so the one that I use is 650. All right, so the 650 has this feature called overprinting and underprinting. And one of the reasons why people don't get down with white toners like that is because they don't fully understand the technology. And the companies that sell this device, iColor specifically, they're not explaining it right. They're not like showing you guys the full capabilities. Only thing they're showing you guys is how to make a transfer for t-shirts. And most people don't like the way white toner transfer printers feel on t-shirts, but this device is capable of doing so many other things. And let me bring up the home screen so I can show you guys two different things that this thing can do that no other printer can do. All right, so we're in the interface right now of the Uninet iColor 650 and 560. All right, so at the top right here, right, you guys can see at the top where my mouse is moving, there's a feature right here called overprint, and then there's a feature right next to it called underprint. All right, then you got the regular CMYK printing, right? But underprint right here on this bar and overprint, right? All right, so what is over and underprint? This is the way they should be explaining it to you, and they don't. And even if they did explain it to you, they don't give you any use cases. So it's still, all right. So in DTF printing, we all know that the DTF printer prints the color down and then it prints the white over top of the color. Guess what that is called? It prints the color down first, the cyan, magenta, and yellow, and then it puts the white over top of the color. So if it's putting the white over top of the color, what type of print is that? That's called an overprint. All right, that's an overprint right here. You see the white color can do the white toner transfer printer, the iColor 650 and the 560 can do over and underprint. Now overprint is when it puts the white over top of the color. Underprint is where you put the white underneath the color. Now, why does that matter? Why would you need to put the white in different places? Well, on these white toner transfer printers, I can give you a for instance. I already made a video showing you guys how to do window clings using the iColor 650. And what's window cling? It's like a transparent film, right? It's like plastic, and you can print in the front of it, so you can push the design onto the glass and it can show on that side, or you can print on the back of it. And I'm not explaining that right. Okay, so if you have this white, this clear transparent film, right? Act like I'm holding it. It's transparent. You can't see. It's like a square, right? Like a rectangle, right? If it puts the color down and then it puts the white down, then you can see the image this way, and the image is going to pop because the white is behind it. Now, if you get it to print the white first, right, and then put the color down, then you can see the image from this way. So you have different mounting options. You can either mount it on the back of the glass or the front of the glass. And I got to do some more videos showing you guys this technology so you guys can fully understand. But in this case, when I had to do these toppers, right, I had to do an underprint because I printed on black cardstock. And in order to put color on black, as you guys can imagine, you just don't put color on black, right? If you go into your regular printer and you try to print color on black, what's gonna happen, guys? What's gonna happen? In the chat, what's gonna happen? If you go into your regular printer and just print on black cardstock, what's gonna happen? Let me check my chat real fast, see how many people. Oh, got 15 people in here. Hey guys, 15 people in the chat. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up real fast so it can get moved up in the algorithm. And go ahead and type something in. Let me know where you are viewing from. So, because I wanted to print this image on black cardstock, I had to use the underprint feature right here, right? And not all white toner transfer printers have this ability. Only the iColor 650 and 560 have the capability to overprint and underprint. And as you start printing on different medias, you'll understand the concept of why you would want to do it, right? It can also do you can also switch the toner cartridges all the way out and put in sublimation cartridges, but we're not talking about that. So what you want to pay attention to is when you hover over top, it gives the explanation right there. Let me go off of it and I'm gonna go back on it. It's gonna give you an explanation right there besides that, what it's used for. All right, now, okay, so it says underprint. Let me try to underprint. Typically used for right side reading application, such as printing on dark colored cardstocks or clear labels. In this configuration, white is applied under the color in a single pass and the resulting print is not mirrored, right? That's what it says. The resulting print is not mirror printed. All right, now when you click on that, it shows you at the bottom here what the configuration of the cartridges need to be. And it says this is the front of the printer and it's the rear of the printer. And it says cyan, magenta, yellow, clear, white. All right, so it tells you how to put the toners in, and it tells you what it's for. Now watch when I click on overprint, watch what happens. See the cyan, the white, clear, and all that's right there. This is gonna flop with that. Watch this. I'll click right there and see, I clicked on overprint, and right here at the bottom, see the white clear is now moved to the top and the cyan is now moved to the bottom because we're overprinting, which means the white is going over top of the image. And guess what that's used for? Making transfers. All right. So overprint, just like DTF, the color goes down first and then the white goes over top. So that's overprint. So it gives you explanation and it also tells you how to put in the toners to do that specific type of print. All right. So if I hover on it, you see what it says. Typically used to make heat transfers for garment decoration and hard surfaces where white is applied over the color. The resulting transfer is printed in a mirror fashion and is applied with a heat press. So it tells you what it's used for, and it tells you the configuration of the cartridges in your device in the bottom right hand corner. All right, so this stuff is laid out for us, but a lot of times people like yourselves viewing wait to see somebody do a video and show you how to do it. And I'm not mad at you guys, because I'm the same way. I'd rather see somebody do it than to sit there and read and figure out the quote unquote hard way, which is not really hard, because I showed you it's pretty much all laid out. It's self-explanatory, but it's not, because we're used to everything being so much easier, and we're used to seeing people do stuff consistently on a consistent basis. So, you know, when it comes to white toner and switching out toners and putting this toner on the back and putting it just seems like it's too much, right? It just seems like it's too much. But once you grasp the concept and you can understand what's happening in your mind, you can grab a piece of paper and figure out what you want to do and get it done, right? So when I did this on my other on my other white toner transfer printer, the application and the option rather to do an over or a underprint, which is what I had to do this, was not available. It's not available on these printers. This is what I got. Boom. When I configured the cartridges different ways, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. I got everything but what I needed it to do. And I knew the reason why, but for some reason I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to try to get this white toner transfer printer to do what they say it can't do by just flip-flopping the cartridges around and figuring it out on my own. But I wasn't able to, because these other white toner transfer printers don't have that capability. All right. Now, as far as printing is concerned, it prints, I don't want to say really fast. I want to say fairly fast. I'm going to play a video for you guys and show you guys how it prints, right? And let me open this up. And I want to show you guys how this thing prints. Let me bring up a pip real fast. All right, so this is my iColor 650 earlier today, printing some of these right here. So, wait a minute. Is it printing right now? I don't think it's printing. Hold on. No, it's not printing. That's just me showing you. Okay, give me a second. I got video. I got film of it printing. Give me a second. Bam, bam, bam. All right. This one right here, I think it's printing. Open up. I'm trying to get you guys to understand this technology so you guys don't miss an opportunity to do something. All right, so let me rewind it. All right, so it sucks in the sheet a little bit, right? You see it pulling the sheet a little bit, and then it pulls it in all the way, and then it comes right out at the top. This is a sheet right here. That's one of the images. You see it, it looks beautiful. There's another sheet right there. And the one thing about it is you have to load the paper in very, very carefully, because if you don't load the paper up carefully, it's really easy to get a paper jam. But if you have the cardstock or whatever media you're using put in very carefully and very neatly, you won't get a paper jam. All right, that's just what I found out while I was printing these, and I printed them up in 10s. All right, so that's my bag topper right here. All right, so here's one of them, the one that you just saw, and all it is just something printed, folded in half, Imagine you have your plastic bag right here with your custom item, and you just staple here and staple here. And there's your bag topper. All right. So the iColor is easy to maintain, is what Gail is asking. Gail, there is no maintenance when it comes to the iColor white toner transfer printers. There's no maintenance involved. Like literally, you turn it off and you just leave it there, and then you come back a year later and then you use it again. There's no ink involved. There's no print heads to clean. There's no maintenance station to drain. There's nothing. Literally, there's nothing. Like toner's powder, right? They tell you to keep it in a specific environment, humidity wise, but that's for, I think that's mainly for doing transfers, right? If you're doing white toner transfers, the marrying process. But other than that, if you're just doing regular printing, then you don't need it. And let me tell you why this is still not the equivalent of a regular printer. One, because like I said before, your regular household printer cannot do over and under printing. Now, you do have the ability to overprint, underprint, or you can just put in the black, replace that clear white with a black, all right here on the third tab. And now you see at the bottom left, you have cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, all right? If I click back on underprint, keep your eyes on the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh, I've been in the way the whole time. Oh, hold on. Let me take myself out of that picture. All right. Jeez. All right. Look in the bottom right, guys. You see cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, right? If I click on underprint, you see it says cyan, magenta, yellow, and white clear, right? If I click on overprint, you see it says white clear, magenta, yellow, and then cyan. So overprint, the white is over top of all the other colors. The white is over top of all the other colors in overprint, and underprint, the white is underneath all the other colors. So it's really self-explanatory. Over, the white's at the top. Under, the white's at the bottom. And that's how it's going to print. Under, the white's going to print underneath. Over, the white's going to print over top. And then if you replace the white with a black, now you're in CMYK mode. Now you can do your regular printing stuff just like your household printer can do. All right, so the iColor can do all those things. I'm not trying to sell you guys an iColor, guys. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you guys kind of understand how underrated these specific white toner transfer printers are, right? Especially when it comes to doing everything else besides t-shirts, like bag toppers, like Christmas cards, like birthday cards, like flyers, like hang tags for your merchandise, like anything that needs to be printed. Of course, you can do some of those things on your regular standard household printer, but when using colored cardstock, you need an underprint for your stuff to pop, for your color to pop. And regular household printers cannot do that. All right. So, yeah, the hard part right now that I have to do is I have all these prints that I have to make small. So when I send them to my client, the only thing he has to do is flip it in half, staple right here, and boom, you got a bag topper for your device. And you can put a little hole at the top if you want to hang it on a rack or something like that. All right. So I have all of these to make. But the one thing I can tell you that the regular non-iColor white toner transfer printer can do that any printer can do, your household printer can do this. It can print on white cardstock. All right. So I printed these up on white cardstock at first, but the print quality, it just wasn't there. Like, the blacks aren't black enough. Like, you guys can't really see, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold it up. Let me know if you guys can see the difference. See that shimmer that the black one has? Let me swap places. It's just not the same. The one on the white cardstock is just not the same. It just the print quality on this one on the black cardstock is just way better. The black is like a solid even black, and this one is not. These are still usable. I just wouldn't feel comfortable giving this to somebody for a final product that they paid their hard-earned money for from my website. So I would use it on my items, and I think it is good enough to sell, to be honest. But if you want something that's professional, you gotta put it on that black cardstock and do an underprint with your white toner transfer printer. And like I said, the only white toner transfer printers that can do that over and underprint feature are the iColor ones. All right? And that's why every time somebody says anything about white toner transfer printers, I always say, if you're gonna buy a white toner transfer printer, if it's not an iColor, then just don't do it. Just buy the iColor one. Not saying that the other ones aren't useful, but the over and underprint is a feature that opens up so many more possibilities for you. All right. So yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. Also today, I did a repeat embroidery job. Let me show you guys what I did real fast. Yeah, let me open this one up. Is this a video? Hold on. Yeah. Boom. 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 Nope. Okay. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get a picture-in-picture going on for y'all. That's good enough. All right. So let me rewind this real fast so y'all can get the vibes. So, guys, this is me on the Racoma MT1501 doing some hats, some structured snapbacks. This is a repeat customer that I get all the time. And I did light order, a few hoodies, DTF, and I also did a few hats. I think I did about 6 hats and 2 hoodies and 4 shirts, DTF, and the hats full embroidered. And I went back to back to back to back to back, no issues at all. All right. And that's when you spend time on your embroidery machine, you guys are going to get proficient like that. Some of you guys that already spend time on your embroidery machines are already proficient like that. Now, going back to when you're doing paper items and offering paper products to customers, the one thing that I am missing right now is I have a guillotine, right? I have a guillotine. I have a small one like this, and I have a bigger one that's exactly like this, right? But what we really need when you're going to offer a whole lot of paper devices in cardstock and stuff like that is you really need the electric guillotine. It's like you line everything up real good, and it cuts the edges precisely, and it can be this thick, and it just speeds up your workflow so much more. So I'm going to look into buying one of those, because as of right now, I'm stuck cutting these one by one manually. And that's a lot of cuts to be made, right? Yeah. You know what? Let me show you guys, because I do have my camera right here that I can show you guys. All right, so this right here is the one with the iColor, right? And let me show you guys the other one. the white one. All right. So you guys can see the difference right here. All right. Can you see the difference? Is this the same image? Yeah, same image. No. This one is different. I think this is a different one. Yeah, it's a different image. But can you see how the blacks are blacker? And this black kind of has like lines going through it, kind of, sort of. You see that line right there? That's what the other white toner transprinter that I have. It's not a bad printer. You know, these are usable, but not as professional as this, right? Night and day. All right. So you want to try to offer the best quality product that you can so that people can recommend you to others. I'm not saying that they wouldn't with the first one, but it's just so much better. All right, so let me take some time and see what's going on here. Herb Halstead, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining in. Sonia Henderson, what's going on? She says, hello, everyone. Lee Trina Green, what's going on? From Redford, Michigan, with the 560. Okay, let me ask you, Lee. I need to know 100% honesty, and I already know the answer to this. How do you feel? Honestly, I want you to be 100% honest with me. How do you feel about your iColor 560? Don't tell me you love it. Don't tell me you hate it. Tell me how you feel about it. And I want to know if it is consistent with what most people feel about their iColor devices, specifically the white toner transfer printers. And I'm going to explain why that is and why I'm making this video. Tell me the truth. In the chat, I want y'all to go, all of y'all, matter of fact, to go in and tell me how most people feel about their white toner transfer printers. In the chat. Go ahead. Rot Talk Clip says, yo, bro, please donate some money. I need food. That's not how it goes here, bro. I'm sorry. I work very hard for my money, right? And I'm just not going to donate money for nothing. You have to offer some type of service. You have to do something. You have to earn your money, because I earn my money. And in my life, amongst my friends and amongst my family, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can attest to this, and I can attest to this if you guys can't, people don't respect when you give them something. People respect that something more when they earn it. I'll give you an example. Have you ever given something to somebody? Have you ever been given something to, right? Most of the times when you work hard and it takes you some time to save up some money, to make sacrifices, to skip meals in some cases, and you work hard at a job that you don't really care for, and you sacrifice time spent with family, and finally you get to the point where, okay, my credit is better. Now I can buy this car, or I can buy this house. That's a good feeling, and you appreciate that item more because you worked hard for it. But when you're given something, it's just human nature to not appreciate it as much. That's why giving freely, knowing how hard I work, and knowing how I've been treated in the past when I did give things away, nah, you got to work for it, bro. So, yeah, sorry about that. You on the wrong chat. You're on the wrong live stream. You gotta go work for it. Like panhandling, I don't panhandle, bro. So you gotta, nah, bro. Yeah. You said, don't ignore me, please. Look. Message number 1. Yo, bro, please donate some money. I need food. It's bro. Yo, bro, please donate me some money. I need money for food. Don't ignore me, please. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. You gotta work for that. You gotta work for that, bro. No handouts over here. Sorry, we don't do that. So he put up the crying emoji. Yo, not happening. Sorry. You gotta work for it. Just like all of us gotta work for it. I'm quite sure everybody in this chat has a job or has some type of way that they get money. And I'm on this live and on other videos. My whole channel is based around showing people how they can use their equipment to supplement or replace their job with the income that they can generate with these specific devices. Now, if you're in a position where you can't afford one of these devices, I too was in your position. I too was in a position where I didn't know how I was going to afford my first embroidery machine. Didn't know, no chance I was going to be able to get a DTF printer. No chance I was going to be able to get a multi-head embroidery machine. And guess what? I worked. And I probably started back in 2012 trying to figure this out. And here we are, 2025. All right. So you're probably where I was at in 2011. Maybe, I don't know what your circumstances. You could just be capping. You could just be online. You could be in a nice house with your nice car outside. Because some people kick their feet up and they make it their job to beg other people for money, and they make good money doing that. If that's your hustle, that's your hustle. But you're on the wrong channel for that. Because no, not happening. I apologize. No. Matter of fact, I don't apologize, because I know it's more valuable to encourage you to go out and figure it out. Go out, figure out something that you enjoy doing legally, and make that a business and generate your own revenue. All right. So yeah. Life with Lloyd says, hey, what's your turnaround for chest logo embroidery? So my turnaround could be tomorrow, right? If you put an order in, I could have it done for you tomorrow, right? But that right there is a very difficult question to answer with the limited amount of information that you gave me. So I need to have your logo so I can see how complex it is. I need to know exactly what I'm embroidering it on. I need to know how many pieces you want. So there's a few more questions that need to be answered. There's a few more pieces of information that you need to give me before I can definitely give you an answer. So you can send me an email. I'm going to put my contact information on the screen right now. You can shoot me an email with a picture of the item that you want embroidered, the size that you want that item embroidered, the location that you want it embroidered on the garment, and whether or not you have the garment or whether or not you want me to provide the garment, and the specific type of garment that you want it embroidered on. And then I can give you a price quote. All right. And I can tell you my turnaround time, right? Because I might have that item in stock. I might need to order it. If I have it in stock and I look at your design, most likely I can get it done tomorrow. So that's my turnaround time, tomorrow, depending. All right. So hit me up, adubbproductions@gmail.com, ADUBB productions@gmail.com for price quotes on embroidery. And guys, if you do not have an embroidery machine, that does not mean you cannot offer embroidery to your clients. You can use people like me. If you do not have a DTF printer, does not mean you cannot order DTF. You cannot offer DTFs to your client, because people like me give a super fast turnaround, and I pride myself on giving a super fast turnaround, so you guys can offer those services using my services and offer them to your clients so you don't have to be left out. All right, you can work something out on the back end. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Just wanted to educate you a little bit on the white toner transfer printers, specifically the iColor devices. And I'm gonna put an affiliate link for my iColor affiliate link down in the description of this video after we're live, after the live is done. And then I'm gonna you know, you can use my affiliate link to purchase your iColor devices. And that'll keep me motivated and encouraged to make more videos like this, showing you some more things that these devices can do that you might not necessarily know or might not have necessarily thought of doing with them. All right, but like I said, only the iColor 650 and the iColor 560 and the iColor 650 has the over and under print feature. All right, so don't go looking for, matter of fact, go ahead and look for that feature that I just showed you on other devices. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it, right? So stay tuned, guys. Keep it locked. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And I just discovered YouTube in the back end is telling me that I need to start doing thumbnails. As you guys can see, lately I don't really care about thumbnails. YouTube is not YouTubing like it's supposed to, in my opinion. So I just been coming on live and doing my own thing with no expectations and doing whatever I feel like doing. Let me know if you guys enjoy this format more, or if I should go back to making videos the way I used to, or if I should do a mixture of the two. But like I said, I've just been doing whatever I feel like doing because, like I said, YouTube is not compensating like it used to. So I'm just doing my own thing here and enjoying myself. Because like I said, like I've always said, I enjoy making these videos. That's why I started doing it, right? And whether or not it's significantly lucrative for me, I'm still going to make these videos because I like making videos. I like making videos, right? You know, my degree is in digital film and video production. For those of you guys that don't know, I have a degree in digital film and video production. That's why my live is so crispity crunchity. My audio is so crispity crunchity, right? And that's why I experiment with so many different pieces of equipment, because it's not that, you know, I want it to look good. I just enjoy playing with these different, this is another, like, just like garment decorating, I got all these toys. I got, you know, 3D printers in the background. I got multiple embroidery machines, multiple vinyl cutters. I enjoy these little video making gadgets just as much. You guys don't know. I got camera cranes. I got drones. By the way, the drones are about to get banned. So yeah, a bunch of different things. But anyway, guys, one more thing that I want to tell you guys. Fun fact. I'm going to finish this with a fun fact. Did you know that the Ricoma EM1010 is now permanently discontinued? The Ricoma, let me repeat that. The Ricoma EM1010 multi-needle embroidery machine, the small hobbyist one, is now officially discontinued. They're replacing it with the Ricoma Creator. So I don't even think they have any more in stock. So those that are available on the used market are going to be the last ones available. I have mine up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to take it down because I like the fact that I have something that you're not going to be able to get anymore. And despite what a lot of people think, that little EM1010 is a powerful machine, and you can run a business and make significant income just on that little EM1010. A lot of people sleep on it, but you can grab them right now for very low prices on the used market, but not for long. I have a feeling that the prices are going to go up since they're no longer available. Ricoma's not selling them anymore. They're discontinued. Now you got to buy the Creator. All right. So yeah. All right. Two more questions. I've had mine since July. This printer intimidated me so much to the point that it was sitting on my desk unused. That's until I came across your live. Thank goodness you saved me. No problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, but think of your white toner transfer printer as something that's capable of producing everything else but shirts. And look at those items and then backtrack. Okay, how can I make trophies, print on trophies, like, you know, those glass or marble trophy things that have the flat base? How can I print on that using my white toner transfer printer? You can do that. How can I print on Mylar balloons with my white toner transfer printer? You can do that. How can I make birthday cards, Christmas cards, birthday cards, holiday cards, Halloween cards, whatever creative card you can think of, or whatever that you can't find in a commercial store? How can I make that with my white toner transfer printer? You can do that, right? So think of everything else but t-shirts, and just know that you can also make t-shirts with that, with the white toner transfer printer. But you can print, you have that over and under print feature. That's crazy that people don't utilize enough. So I'm gonna have a talk in the background with the people over iColor and see if we can arrange something so I can make more of these videos for you guys. If you find it useful, in the chat or in the comments, in the comment section, if you guys are watching the replay of this, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you guys want to see more videos like this, if you guys think it'll be useful, then let me know, and let it be known to the people over at iColor that you want to see Alan Wade, A-Dubb Productions, make more videos on the white toner transfer printer, because it was very, very helpful, and maybe we can make something happen. I'm not sure. All right, so mixture. Good evening. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I had a great Christmas. I hope you had a great Christmas too. Kathleen Thompson, Sonia Hernandez says, I'm with you, keeping my EM1010 also. Yes. Yeah, I'm taking mine off of Facebook Marketplace, and I think I might scoop another one. This will be my third one, by the way. I shipped one overseas in the islands. I have one in Dominica right now, and I have one over here in my signer room over there right now. And I think I like the idea of having two of them here and all my other multi-heads at my studio across town. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you guys. Like this video, share it out. I appreciate it. And look, Latrine says, yes, I would love to see more of these videos. All right, so like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. After this video goes off, come back after YouTube finishes processing it, and leave a comment saying exactly what you just said right now, and leave a comment in the comment section later on after this video is on replay, and say like something like, more iColor videos please, so that the people over iColor can know that you want me to make more specific things about the iColor 650 or 57 or 560, no, 560 and 650. Keep on getting those numbers mixed up. Right, the 560 is the smaller one, is the little brother, and the 650 is the big brother. All right, so yeah, leave the comments later on, and I'll definitely let Uninet know, because this truly helps all of us. Yeah, Uninetters. Oh, that's dope. I like that, Uninetters. Yeah, but I don't think, that's why I made this video. I don't think they explain it properly. All right, and I think I'm able to explain it a lot better than they are. All right, so let those guys know. All right, talk to you guys on the next one, guys. Yeah, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night. Time to go to bed. I'm tired. Make me some hot tea. Go to sleep. Good night, y'all.